What's up? What's up? Happy Sunday, everybody. We are here, episode 160, Uncensored Minds Reloaded. I hope that everyone has had an amazing weekend. Are you guys ready for the live entertainment spin, immediately followed by the main event? Okay, that's where all the good shit happens. 9 p.m. immediately following the entertainment spin. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Make sure you're checking in so that we can see who all is here. Also, please make sure to like and share the video. And if you are not subscribed to the channel and you are new and you're checking in with us, please make sure to hit the live bell notification so that way you can stay tuned in to all things Taylor made. I am so excited for tonight's show. We are definitely going to be hitting some shit tonight. But before we get started, I would like to take a minute just to talk to us. And by us, I mean the ladies. Shout out to all the ladies that are tuned in watching us this evening. So I just wanted to take a minute to, just talk to you guys for a second. This week, my coattail has been pulled to a few things that I have done. And I've also been having conversations with some gentlemen who have been dealing with some things pertaining to us women. Time and time again, I hear about the false narratives and us jumping out the window to not only, acknowledging being wrong, but definitely not apologizing. Like, we're not stepping up. We're not apologizing. We're not taking accountability for some of the things that we do and that we bring to the forefront. But this is where we have to come to the front of the court, take accountability, and just stop and just chill. Just chill for a second. At least let us know the facts. Let us speak with some logic over our emotions. And even sometimes we can ask questions just to kind of get some clarity and gain some things before we just, go full speed ahead. I am guilty of it. I am hearing a whole bunch of other shit too, ladies. So let's just stop for a moment, take some accountability, true accountability, all right? And realize that sometimes we are the problem. So I just wanted to say that to the ladies tonight, and that's me taking accountability as well and stepping up to the forefront. Now, you are tuned in to the world's greatest conversation, so let's just get this shit started. Fellas, where you at?
You're
Where you at? I know. Y'all.
I feel fucking amazing.
You feel what?
A motherfucker amazing. You did. Shout out to everybody out there in comment land. We appreciate y'all pulling up on us tonight, episode 160. I ain't coming with the title, but I fucking feel it. You dig? Hopefully everybody has had an enjoyable, beautiful week. It is the day before the new week starts, so hopefully you got some rest. You took care of the things you need to take care of. We actually, believe it or not, we're 2 weeks away from Christmas. Hopefully you getting your Christmas shopping up to date and out the way. Hopefully you joined us on Thursday to see our Pollyanna. Actually Wednesday. It was Wednesday that we did our Pollyanna picks. Shout outs to everybody that participated. It's going to be a fun time. We're going to do that live here on the show, the unveiling of the gifts. So shout out to everybody that's a part of that. We appreciate y'all pulling up on us.
All right. I do have an iceberg. I didn't put it in a jar, but it was just something that I heard just randomly. But I'll start with you, Nell. And could you be a stay-at-home dad?
No. No. I couldn't. I'm too, and not for the fact that I feel like the woman should stay at home, or a man is too good to stay at home. I'm just too focused on going out there doing what I gotta do. You know what I mean?
All right. And would you look down on somebody that was a stay-at-home dad?
Nah, I mean, whatever floats their boat, whatever works for the dynamic of their home, depending on whatever that looks like for both parties. You know what I mean? If the woman is the breadwinner of the family and they both decide amicably that this is what they're going to do together, for the enrichment of their home, then why not? But for me, it wouldn't work. For me, I can't. I'm not a stay-at-home man.
All right, Ish, what is your take on it? Would you look down upon the man if he was a stay-at-home dad, and would that be something that you would allow if you were, the breadwinner?
No, I don't think I would frown upon it or look down on it. I mean, because as Nell said, I guess whatever works for the dynamic of, each individual home is what's most important. Because not all the time is a man in a position where he is the breadwinner, you know what I mean? And that the woman could very well be the breadwinner and somebody needs to stay at home to help with the children. So, I can definitely see it. And yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to it on my end. Especially if I am the one that's going to help benefit the family financially. So I would be cool with it.
People in the chat, let me know your thoughts on the stay-at-home dad. I'll tell. I've done this on different occasions in different ways. So I've been a stay-at-home dad because of not being the breadwinner, and I've been a stay-at-home dad because somebody needed to be home in the daytime and I worked at night. So I've done it in different fractions. So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Do you think that a lot of the women today would be opposed to it? Like, I honestly think that if we did like a poll, like most women would be like, no.
Right.
Like, y'all would agree with that?
Yeah, I think most women would frown upon it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And why do you think that is? Just because, like, it's a man's role?
Yeah, that whole traditional a man's supposed to be X, Y, and Z, and A, B, C, D, and the rest of the whole alphabet. all of those things. But that's what it is.
Right. Mm-hmm.
What's up, people in the chat? What are y'all thoughts, man? No, what's going on in the chat?
Nobody ain't saying nothing.
Everybody quiet tonight. What's up?
Diana under herself to the comments, and she said, especially when society makes it hard on our black men. That's absolutely true. I think it's just a connotation that comes along. Is like, men shouldn't be home taking care of the kids, not be home, not working. I think it's not even just being home taking care of the kids, because that's a job within itself. Let's not get the importance of whoever is a stay-at-home wife or stay-at-home husband taking care of the kids. That's a job within itself. The duties and responsibilities of a caregiver, to the children is definitely a full-time job, regardless if you stay at home or you 9 to 5 plus doing that. So, let's make sure that we say that. But I just think, again, the connotation that people place on what men's role is to go out there and be in the field working, being a breadwinner, making sure that we provide and protect. We hear that often, all the time. I need somebody that's going to provide and be a provider, be a protector, and not just provide security, but also provide commerce and a financial security as well that comes along with that. So I don't think that would be accepted as much as the woman being able to stay home and take care of the kids.
Right. Like I was saying, that's actually how I got started with like working like the third shift, overnight shift, was because I needed to be home in the daytime with my daughter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's understandable, but like I think, what I mean, that's the dynamics of two. You know what I mean? I don't even think that's a stay-at-home dad at that point. It's just you doing what you got to do. Like, you still going out there getting to it.
Right.
Like when we think of a stay-at-home parent, it's 24 hours at home. Right. You know what I mean? Doing this, doing that. And there's nothing wrong with that, because, again, like we said, that's a job within itself. You got taking care of children, the home, all of that is a job, regardless if one believes it or not. And then two, like working together, both parties working together just to accomplish the goals of the household is definitely a maturity that you got to have. What's wrong with both of us going out there and having jobs, and also the kids being taken care of? And when I said my my answer, it comes from a place of what I've seen and experienced. Like I speak from experience when I speak from those things, not from, what's the word, other than experience. Like it's on the tip of my tongue, I can't think, but I'm not speaking from
inexperience. You could just use inexperience.
I couldn't get it out. It was a place of inexperience or, any part of that. I'm speaking like I say my mother and father both go out in the workforce and work every day except the weekends. And, we still was taken care of immensely. We went to school. We they cooked us meals. They did everything, helped us with the homework and all that kind of stuff. Made sure the house was clean, kept us together. So it lends itself to me saying why we can't both go out there and work and the kids, still be taken care of well.
You on mute too.
The main objective is to figure it out whichever way that falls, whether the mom has to stay home, whether the dad has to stay home, whether you get granny involved. However you got to get it done, you just got to get it done. That's what it is. That's what it is, man. Watch the babies, man. Stop sending the babies off any and everywhere and letting new people that you don't even know like that watch your babies.
Stand at home until kids is what of age,
right?
What's that? 7, 8 years old.
Yes, kindergarten, pre-K.
Yeah, like 5.
Yeah, 5 for pre-K.
Mm-hmm.
All right, people. There's a lot going on in this entertainment world. Let's start with the messiest of the messes. So I am a huge proponent of watching or listening to probably 5, 6, or 7 podcasts. So a lot of people think that this story started with Melissa Ford, who's an ex video vixen / personality, whatever you want to call her. She's now on she's now on the Joe Budden Podcast. And they were replaying a clip from Camron and Mace's show, It Is What It Is, where they were talking about running a train on some girl at a whorehouse. Now, like Nell just stated earlier, experience means everything. So if you don't have any experience in none of these situations, it's okay to just shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right to just shut up. But she jumped out the window and she said, well, since they were at a whorehouse, maybe there were some underage girls there and they should have never even been talking about this live on air like that. And there was all this banter about calling somebody basically a rapist and a pedophile. But the real story behind this is Nori went on the Joe Budden Podcast and was clowning Cam and Mace before they got their big deal. And Joe was laughing. So ever since then, there's been subliminal beef behind the scenes. And it's only going to take one comment to spark it. But let's stay on the topic at hand. Melissa called them a rapist or a pedophile. Then she apologized. And then Camron said, fuck your apology. And he said, I'll handle you later. And then the very next day, he handled her. The very next day, he handled her, talked about how she was fucking in the bathroom for $2,000. Oh, man, talking about how she's not even a U.S. citizen. You can get your ass back up to Canada and X, Y, and Z. What are y'all thoughts on these whole shenanigans? What's up? Who wants to go? Because I got some more shit to go.
So let me ask y'all this. I mean, obviously, there's always a platform that everyone has to speak, whether it's their opinions or whatever. Obviously, this wasn't an opinion. This was her taking the fucking jab and her being out of pocket with it. Some things go way too far. Do you think her apology was sincere? And that Cam kind of felt that energy and that's why he went in on her? Or do you think that it was sincere, like she kind of was backpedaling, saying, I'm sorry, and then Cam just took it to a whole nother extreme?
I think her apology was sincere, but it's just the simple fact of an experience. If you don't know They were asking her when she first said it. When she first said it on the podcast, they was like, "Do you even know what goes on at whorehouses?" 9 times out of 10, let me explain this to y'all. At whorehouses, the guys are normally the younger guys. It's not normally younger girls there. It's younger guys. It's like 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old guys that's just trying to get some. So it's more likely the guy was younger. Like Cam said, they were 16 when this happened. So normally it's not younger girls in there and guys taking advantage of younger girls in whorehouses. But she was out of pocket because she's speaking on something that she doesn't know nothing about. And like I said, just shut the fuck up. Go ahead now.
Yeah, I don't care what type of apology you offer. Ain't no way you can apologize enough for calling somebody a pedophile. That's the stain. That is a nasty, dirty stain. For one, that meant you took advantage of a woman, and also you took advantage of an underage girl or a child. Like that's not we're not going to do that. And I think that's one of the reasons why it has went so far. Cam is always going to be one of them ones who's just going to stand up and defend himself regardless when somebody say something. But this is extreme. This is extreme. Again, if you have no clue what you're talking about, it's just best not to say nothing at all. Because what happens now is, and I'm glad this didn't happen, is you start to see people coming with frivolous claims, just making up shit just to be seen and heard and keep the narrative going. If he didn't speak up and say something, and they would have just said, "Yo, she was out of pocket, whatever," and their disrespect back towards her wasn't as loud as it was, I think other people would have stepped in and said something like, "Just look at what's going on out here with all of these people that's now being accused of misappropriation of their self." Right? If it's true, it's nasty, and if it's not, it's crazy.
Right.
This is another action of somebody saying something crazy to defame somebody's character. These men got children. These men got wives or girlfriends. These men have mothers. These men have sisters. These men got women in their life who they're involved in. That's just disrespectful. They got kids too. So to put something out there is wow. And I liked how the podcast that they're on, the Joe Budden Podcast, how the other men, the moment she said it out her mouth, paused it like, yo, you tripping. Like, what are you talking about? That's not what we're not doing that over here. And it was necessary that they said something to her. On the flip side of that, cool, I get it. The moment you go in, you go in. And it is no holds barred at that point. I will say I commend one person. I commend Joe for standing up for her when they start to get it's starting to get too much at it. Cam, cool, we got it. Like, you're going far now, dog. Too far. And I like how Joe just said, all right, we gave you that moment to get it off your chest to say what you had to say. Cool. But now you're taking it too far because she's still a part of us, and we're going to defend her after her misstep.
Right, but that is the main point right there, Nell, that because Joe and them being her castmates and damn near family at this point, we got to take up for you now. So now, even if this wasn't a case of an already beef that we were squashing or keeping hush hush, you're either starting something or you're reuniting something.
Oh, I know. Like I've had experiences like this where people play with my name. People said frivolous things and to continue to keep a narrative going or whatever the case may be, and it turned out to not be the case. Because I knew the truth, the other person knew the truth, but this other person felt the need to, I guess, want to have a spotlight or whatever the case may be, and this happens every day. Every day, somebody says something that is so not true, and it causes a stir. And if you're wrong to understand what that is, then you get caught up and lost in the situation as well. And you along the ride. That's why I call it the circus. There's a circus in there. I don't choose to attend a circus, so I play the background and let people have them, right? So that's all it is. This is a huge circus, but I agree. Like, you got to step. If Joe didn't step up, now he look weak.
Right.
He look weak. That's like us allowing somebody to play with Aisha, even if she wrong. Like, cool. We said something to her behind the scenes,
Right.
and even might have said something to her in the public and let her apology be as loud as her disrespect was. But yet, I'm still not gonna let nobody play with it either.
Right. All right. So, Aisha, as you being a woman, do you think that Cam went too far?
I mean, listen, you never know how far somebody, like, what will trigger somebody so much and how far they will go once they're triggered. Because once that trigger is released, like, it's on go, like, you know what I mean? So I can't necessarily say, I mean, I agree that he's taking it too far, but I can't say, oh, you should have a limit. But I always think beef should be equally yoked. Like, I feel like you should take it as far as it was taken. Like, you should never go way, way, way far. Like, he all the way out left yonder right now. Like, he has gone way, like, you done stomped her down in the dirt. Like, chill a little bit. You know what I mean? I just feel like he just you had her the first couple uppercuts, for real. Like, now you just bloodying her, and it's just way too much.
But you know what they say though, like, cool, you had it, you made your point, you made people see the fraud in her, the flaw. You know what I mean? How she jumped out the window and was just carrying it crazy. Like, we was like, damn, why would Shorty say some shit like that? But sometimes the roles reverse, and now the accused now becomes the villain, right? Mm-hmm. And that's what he doing. He taking it too far that people gonna be like, no, dog.
Right.
We was riding. Right. Now you're going too far. She's still a woman at the end of the day. You're a man. Like, had that issue with another man or whatever, we ain't gonna have too much beef with that. I mean, too much issue with that. But now you going too much far. It's crazy.
I'm only mainly concerned because a lot of this is just going to be just talk, just to rile up ratings. But even in that, the male ego is sensitive. So on any side, if it goes too far, it can go left real quick.
Yeah.
And Murder didn't say nothing yet, so
that's my guy.
So
probably.
So they just got to be careful. I mean, I don't think at this point there's way too much money involved for anybody to get touched. Yeah. But
it could go that
way. The talk could spark something bad.
Yeah, because I mean, you already see Joe talking about something like, I ain't talking to y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is clowns. Right. Like, you know what I mean? Those words, like, just can incite even more. Like, you know what I mean? So it's just like, it could definitely get messier.
Thanks. All right. Yeah, we'll keep y'all updated on this story because I'm sure it will continue.
No, stop your shit.
I'm sure it's going to get messy.
Stop your shit now. I don't even know, but
look at this shit. This story can even put me and Nell against each other.
Right.
What?
Right.
Oh, I'll never go against. Like, I'm not.
No, I'm just saying. You know what side I'm on.
You on Joe's side?
Right.
Nigga, I'm on Cam and
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
No, that's my look. But at the end of the day, you could be on that side. I'm gonna be on this side, but I never go against the family. Like, I just be like, you know what? Got it. But yeah, don't play with them too, man.
All right, Ish, what's next?
Huh?
What's next?
So listen, baby. Is this Blueface baby or no? Is this real or not?
Hold on. I'm tired of. Can we leave Blueface from last month?
No, they are for.
I'm gonna sit this out.
Listen, they are forever.
I can't talk no more on Blueface, Bluetooth, and Blue's Clues, which is the baby name. I can't talk with him no more. I'm tired.
I want to leave Blueface alone too. I think he's just a wild, corny young boy, but it's so entertaining. You can't escape this shit.
You can't escape it. They are a never-ending storyline, never-ending. Every other day they got something new going on.
I thought I was done with it, and then I seen him in the crib with both of them. First of all, where you don't never want to be is in a crib with both your baby moms.
Yeah, facts. And then her and Jaden was in a car together, and it just like this whole dynamic is just so weird. But this whole Blueface taking the baby and getting the DNA swab, and the test results came back that he is not the father. This is all alleged. It has not been confirmed. But what do you guys think if in fact he is not the daddy? Like, how do you think this will all play out? Do you think that now he'll be totally done with her, or he's still going to be?
I think this is all cap just to keep people enticed. I think he is the father.
You think he that baby pappy?
I think he's just saying shit. You know, this is another case of going too fucking far. Now, jokes and saying shit, and maybe even in the heat of the moment, you might call your baby a bitch, but you never, ever, ever, unless it's really true, supposed to say, no, that ain't my kid.
No. Yeah, I'm real confused. Like, if this is just like something to keep the storylines going, or something, like, why would it have to be this? Why couldn't you pull like something from the 10,000 other things that is happening between y'all? They already
had oil on the fire from snatching the baby at like 4 in the morning.
Right. That's all I'm saying.
They didn't need this whole DNA story.
To put that out there and then that not necessarily be true. Like, that's wild.
No, I want to know, are you going to go get the baby at 4 in the morning because your baby mom went out to get some dick? That's what Blueface said. And are you mad at your baby mom if she gets your tattoo covered?
This is why I don't have kids, man. That's why we talked about before. I can't have foolery like this in my life and my children's life. I just don't. I don't condone this type of behavior. And this is one of the reasons why I was careful and making sure that the situation had to be right. Where, like, it's just not happening. Like, I'm to the point. I'm so over Blueface, Bluetooth, and Little Blues Clues that it's blue. I'm thinking about changing it.
I can't.
Oh my God, I can't.
Ish, are you leaving the baby to go get you some dick?
Yeah, I have, but I am going to. I mean, yeah, because like, even I think we were talking last week. Like, I would say, like, I wouldn't be doing nothing with the baby in the house. Like, I wouldn't be in the same vicinity. So yeah, I would definitely do that. But I wouldn't leave the baby with nobody other than like my mom or my like aunt or something, like close family, no friends. Like, I'm not pulling up on my girlfriend saying, here, watch the baby X, Y, and Z. And I'm definitely not making sure that the baby has all the necessities and everything that he or she might need.
Hey, no, watch this one though. No, watch this one. Hey, Ish, you getting that tattoo covered?
You fucking right. I'm getting that tattoo covered.
I hope that shit covered. That shit is nasty looking, man.
Yeah, that shit is dumb. I ain't never getting nobody face tatted on. Oh. I mean, I have gotten names tatted on, or initials or something like that, or but I've gotten it covered.
This is a prime example why I don't deal with these young girls, man.
Here we go. Here we go.
Tonight, y'all got a very special, in-depth conversation with us tonight about certain things. While it's fire. Watch the 9 o'clock tonight. I like that.
She's not a young girl, no. She's a ratchet. she don't qualify as a youngin. She's a ratchet.
She's 20. Yeah. Oh, she's
a ratchet though. She's not like a regular young girl. She's a ratchet.
Yeah, these young girls out here is lost, man.
I can't.
All right, how do y'all think the next step is? Do you believe that that's his baby now?
Yeah, that's his child. Looks just like him.
Yeah, it's your baby.
I just think it's another way for him and her to stay in the media, stay relevant, say people have them talking. That's how their income stream is coming. Blueface hasn't put out any music in a long time.
Wait a minute, he does. He is on a hit song right now. That little dance shit that you see on TikTok, he on that song.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Right.
But other than that, I think this is how they stay relevant and keep constant. So who cares?
At the sake of the baby.
I just want y'all to know it's 7-0 right now, Cowboys.
Well, thanks.
Is it his baby, Ish?
Yeah, that's his baby, I think.
I think it's his baby. In the comments. if y'all think that is Blueface's baby, and or would y'all get the tattoo covered? I need answers.
Oh, that shit up.
I need answers. All right. Aisha, what is happening with the girls? Tamar.
Okay.
First of all, I love both of these. Even though Tommy is crazy as hell,
Tommy is awesome.
I still love Tommy.
So do I.
Yes, I do too. It's hard not to love Tommy, even with her antics. Like, she is just very charismatic, and she's just fun, and you gotta love her. And of course, we love Tamar as per usual. But Tamar and her on again, off again boyfriend JR,
a billionaire boyfriend.
He is a very high profile attorney in Atlanta. They actually had a little breakup. It was kind of public. They took some time off, and during that time off, JR took Tommy on a date. So soon thereafter, JR and Tamar, they get back together. They're professing their love on social media for one another. Blah, 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 blah. Tamar at her latest show says, "You think I wasn't going to take my man back because he took a crackhead out on a date? He is a good man, Savannah. He is a good man. I'm taking my man back. Blah, 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 blah." Well,
calling somebody a crackhead is wild.
That's wild. That's why, especially when Tommy is always well put together. She always look good. Tommy do not favor a crackhead. She ain't never. She just wild.
Tommy will fight your ass.
Facts. So, needless to say, Tommy got wind and Tommy went in. Did y'all see that? Because Tommy shut her down very nicely and very quietly.
Tell the people what happened. What she said, Aisha.
Said that JR was talking shit about Tamar, telling all the business, how Tamar was, living with her mother, going back to her mom's house, doing X, Y, and Z, and that he also ate her ass. So quietly shut Tamar down. Tamar probably shouldn't have ever even spoke Tommy's name out her mouth. She should have just kept quiet.
All right, I got questions. So, Nell, if another chick is telling your business about what y'all did, do you lose respect for her?
That's what's going to happen anyway. That's what life look. That's what life is like now. People don't keep nothing to themselves. They telling their new thing what their old thing had going on, and they asking you about your old situation because they just be wanting to be nosy and just be. I don't understand it. So I just come to say, all right, that's what it is.
All right, and Ish, are you losing respect for the guy who, if y'all break up or y'all on a break, now he's telling his new chick or he's talking shit about you to his new chick? Do you lose respect for that guy?
Yeah.
Look at Ish.
Yeah.
Hold up. Let's address this question.
Let's
address this question right here, Sarah. You ding ding ding.
What's up? See no stress.
Who kisses and tell? Everybody kisses and tell. A lot of people kiss and tell. Y'all kiss and then run to Facebook all the time and tell you who y'all dealing with, and y'all everybody does it. Don't be oblivious to it. A lot of people do it. You got 99% of the people out here doing that, kissing and telling what they doing. Because
anytime y'all be on a social media and you say this is my bae, you kiss and tell it. That's kissing and telling.
And you telling the people that want to keep their shit private and whatever that they wrong. Right. So absolutely, people is doing this. This ain't nothing new. This is life right now for a lot of people.
Yeah. It's just put on a bigger platform, and usually just be between your friends or whoever it may be. Now is for the world.
It's for the world. Y'all
and I feel like sometimes people find comfort in that, like being able to, express themselves to somebody new that they're talking to or whatever, or maybe the new person is asking questions like, well, what happened in your old situation, to try to learn things about you. And I find too sometimes that people like will place things into the atmosphere so that they can look a certain way. And maybe that's what JR was doing in this situation. He's, making the situation with Tamar look a little iffy so that he can place the blame on her in regards to why the situation took the downfall. But it didn't even have to go that way, because now you're reversing everything, saying that you were the problem, that you were the issue, and now you're just so glad to be back in her good graces. But here, look at what you did. And now he's trying to stand up to say, I'm sorry about doing what I did.
Right. But I'm glad that you said that it's levels in that, because it is a bigger variation from somebody speaking about you to make themselves look good, or somebody asking them a question and I'm just answering questions. Like, if you ask me what happened and I tell you what happened, is that still considered pillow talk?
Yes, shut the fuck up.
What, you asked me a question?
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the question. It depends on what the question is for. You know, at some point, you tell that information to somebody, they could use it against you. So it's like you got to tread lightly, and you got to understand what the information what is it being used for, in the context of the question and stuff like that. Like, at some point, it's just like, all right, for what? Why do you want the relationship ended? It ended because it ended. Why do you care what we did? Why are you not a woman enough or a man enough to say, you know what, that's enough? That person was that person, and me and you is different. So whatever you had going on with them, that's cool. Me and you vibing now. So leave that shit right there with them.
Ish, are you asking questions? If a guy is pursuing you, would you ask him questions about, his last shit?
I don't think I ever. I think honestly, no, because I know that definitely is a thing. Like, people want to know. I mean, I've been asked. I don't think I ever came out and asked. If we were in a conversation and it was a question, a statement made or something where a follow-up question was pertaining to that, sure, in that context. But I'm not just bringing it up. Like, I don't care enough to know, because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be some bullshit. That's how I think.
Probably.
I mean, it's going to be, because it's always, oh, well, let me tell you, that motherfucker didn't do this or this. She didn't do this or he didn't do this. It's, you know what I mean? So I don't want to know. I don't care.
I just think it's a slippery slope, and we could try to walk the bounce beam as fine as we can, but it's hard when you meet somebody because they're going to ask you questions.
What's your name?
They're going to ask more in-depth questions than what's your name now.
Ish, what's your name?
Whatever. I need to know the truth. I don't need to know about nothing in the past, but I do need to know the truth. Now, make sure
the truth lies in the past, Ish.
No, y'all know what I'm talking about. We're not talking about me needing to know the truth in regards to why or who didn't do what in your past relationship. That's what I'm not talking about. That I'm talking about, I need to know if you had a little fling with a dude in high school. That's what I'm talking about. Truth walk.
All right, I got a question. So, if y'all was both in the industry, would you rather date somebody else in the industry, or would you rather date a regular person? Because this Hollywood circle seems smaller and smaller every day.
Regular person for me.
Regular person for you? So you his sugar mama. Got you. Go ahead now. He's just a sugar mama. Go ahead now.
Sugar mama.
I'm gonna date the one I came into the game with. Like, I'm gonna still date my regular degular. Like, I'm gonna take the ones along with me that struggle with me. So yeah, I'm gonna take.
No, we starting fresh. You single, you popping. What's up? What we doing?
I don't know. I'm probably gonna regular. I'm regular me.
Going regular.
I'm regular.
How about you, T?
I think I'm doing both. What the fuck y'all talking about?
What you say?
I'm doing both. What the fuck y'all talking about?
I'm regular.
However it falls. But they do say that they tend to date people in that business just because they understand, the scheduling and all shit of that nature, the paparazzi aspect. Regular people can't really deal with paparazzi.
Right.
Regular people can't deal with you being away for a while.
Right.
Regular people can't deal with the distance. Regular people can't deal with this. Regular people can't deal with that.
It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What's up? Anybody got
motherfuckers either because they be breaking up every left and right.
facts? Anybody got any last questions before we get up out of here? Our tape show will be popping up as soon as it's finished loading. The Wi-Fi is the Wi-Fi, and so it'll probably be ready at 9:30. But y'all should see the notification pop up on your phones. If not, as soon as it goes live, I'll post it on the Uncensored Minds Facebook page. If any of the members need any addresses for the Pollyanna or anything like that, you can say it now so we can inbox you or send it to the Uncensored Minds Facebook inbox, and we'll make sure everybody has everybody's contact. Is everybody excited for the Pollyanna? And who is wearing this bikini after tonight's game?
It's still early yet. Don't y'all even try it. I told y'all them Speedos is on the Z-way.
Y'all let us know in the chat. Look, y'all let us know in the chat. Are y'all rocking with the green team or are y'all rocking with America's team tonight? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Who y'all got?
Y'all see me with my Kelly Green on. We gonna make it make sense tonight.
That doesn't make sense. I like that. Ish, that's a nice shirt. Where you get that from?
Yes, I got it from my homie.
You ready for
my team already won, so I'm chilling. Like we lost,
right?
We lost like 3 quarterbacks and our star running back, and we still winning games somehow. So I'm rocking.
Facts. No, but shout out to the Cowboys fans and shout out to all the Eagles fans. May the best team win it tonight.
Now don't do that. I can't take the high road. Fuck the Eagles tonight. Cowboys.
It looks like they're coming for you now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Facts. The high road will always get you places. We coming for y'all. That Uncensored Minds merchandise is available, guys. Listen, great stocking stuffers. See, this is.
He's been drinking.
I've been drinking. No.
He's been drinking.
She better get drunk because she needs that body temperature to be on high when she in some steps.
Listen, how do we know that we're going to lose tonight? This is what I'm confused about.
I got the NFL script. Stop.
They gave it to me. But make sure y'all get your stocking stuffers.
Oh, no, you got a supporter.
Order now. Okay.
Appreciate it. Nah, you know what, though? No. I got a bone to pick with the Cowboys people that be screaming this Cowboy shit on the regular basis. How you don't come and support your team when your team is up or your team is down. Don't support the team when they win. Support the team during a loss.
Thanks. I don't like fickle fans.
This is what I gotta appreciate the Eagles fans because they stick with their team.
That's a lie.
Right now, this past week, I will say this. This past week, they lost to the 49ers, and I'm saying nothing but the Eagles are still this, the Eagles are still that. I like that. Don't play the background when the Cowboys lose, but then when they win, y'all Cowboys fans, don't do that. Support the team. If that's your team, support your team, win, lose, or draw. Like, I know a lot of people that scream this Cowboy shit or send me messages about Cowboys and don't be saying shit live.
Right.
Nah, don't do that. Support your team.
The green team, look, the green team do be riding. The green team fans do be riding, but when they win, they be loud as shit. When they lose, they just be quiet though.
I'll be loud. I'll be still loud.
But I appreciate that. You got these people that screaming they get Cowboys fans. They don't be saying nothing until they win. Then when they win, Cowboys for life. But then when they lose, they like the state. They like they tan that they city in. Like, I don't. Who you with?
Who you with? Well, we gonna see. Because I'm ready. I can't wait. We
why is Rhonda talking about the Saints? They ain't been good since been good.
Rhonda's one of them day ones. We can't throw no smut on Rhonda's name. I never liked the Cowboys, so guess I'm Eagles.
Oh shit!
I like the Cowboys. We didn't ask you to like them. I just said for the people that say they like them, right?
Oh shit! All right, people. This is the entertainment segment of episode 160. Like I said, stay tuned to the deeper. What happened?
What are stocking stuffers? What are they?
All the above.
All of the above.
We got hoodies. We got sweatshirts. We got t-shirts. We got whatever you need.
We got all kind of merch.
We got Uncensored Minds gear. You got Make It Make Sense. You got Raw Honey. You got Intimate Conversations. Whatever you want.
We got Game 7. We got
Game 7. Each even has the little buzzers for y'all lonely.
Yeah.
You feel a little lonely.
Yes, sir.
Stocking.
Yeah, if you need a little stocking stuffer,
a little
lonely nights, right? He still you up.
Yes, facts.
Is there a site? No, just put it in the comments. We got you. We going. You know what? See, no stress. Hopefully, you're following our Uncensored Minds Facebook page. We always posting something that has to do with our merch. Yeah, we get it from the mud over here. So hopefully, just subscribe to the Uncensored Minds Facebook page. Go on there, like it, and you'll be able to see all the stuff that is, what we got going on over here.
Facts.
All right, people, let's get up out of here.
Peace. I'm going to watch the Cowboys get their ass whipped. Peace.
And then I'll see y'all in the chat whenever the video finish uploading. It's raining over here. Be patient with us, people.
Aisha, I'm going to send camron your way.
I can't. Killer. Shout out to my man Killer, man. Killer my dog.
All right, y'all, look. Yeah. Bye, guys. Have
All
a
right,
good
people,
week. We out.
Look at now.